If you want to see how I made this 20-piece nail set using HANAKOKO semi-cured nail strips, then baby, you're going to have to go ahead and stay tuned. Details are inside. Love y'all. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Wendy, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and consider subscribing to your girl's channel. New videos will be posted every Tuesday and Friday, and maybe another day of the week, depending on what's going on. A1 since day one, or however long you've been here. I sure appreciate you. Know what I'm saying? I'm talking about already, man. It's all love. So today I am going to be showing you guys how I use these HANAKOKO semi-cured gel strips. Baby, you just got to work with your girl on this one. I was sent these by this company. They sought me out, and so I decided that I was going to do a video. So what I did was I did not know that these were a little opaque. Is that the proper terminology? I didn't know that they were opaque. You know what I'm saying? But I had the good thing. I had the presence of mind to say to myself, and myself said, I said, girl, you might want to put something up under these. So I'm making a 20-piece press-on set. And the reason why I went ahead and did the Serenity Blue is because I wanted to make sure that the nail was strengthened. I'm using minimal. Well, once you so you take the strip. So how you apply these is you take the strips and you size them up towards, to the nail or whatnot. So what I was doing was I was intentionally not making it the right size because I wanted there to be some hangover, because I still wanted to be able to see the color on some of them. So what you got to do is make sure that you put it exactly where you want it, because if it's not exactly where you want it, you got to pick it up, baby. That thing may not rip. I mean, it may rip and it may not come up the way it's supposed to come up. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff might get left on there. So make sure you take your time, child. And so I think it was one of them, I was trying to move it, and then ended up taking off that, the top covering of it, and just leaving that little part right there that you see me pushing down, baby. So what you're going to do is you're going to place them on there, and you're going to use these little scissors if you have some overhang. And you got all this stuff came with it, except for them purple tweezers right there. Now that's all me, but all the rest of this stuff came with it. And so, child, it wasn't really difficult to put on, but I knew that the reason why I'm doing a 20-piece set is because they're not long enough for me. And so because I knew that they weren't going to be long enough, I decided to just go ahead and put these on some press-ons and just call it a day. And so you want to make sure that you smooth these out. You want to make sure that there are no lumps, there are no creases, there are no buckles, there are no nothing. You want to get this bad boy put on there, and you want it to be as smooth as possible, because however you place that bad boy on there is however it's going to cure. So if you cure it with wrinkles, it's going to come out with wrinkles. You know what I'm saying? And so what I do is what I was doing was I was placing them on there, and you really have to work one by one. You know what I'm saying? So I was placing them in the lamp one by one, and then as they were coming out, what I would do was using this little white file right here. I would file around the edges where the pieces where I had to trim it off. And so that way, everything is locked in motion, everything is cured. And so the person that I made these for, they actually went to this birthday deal, you know what I'm saying? And they really, really liked them. I did the pieces that you see with this gel, with the gel strips, you know what I'm saying? Those were glossy. And then I did some other ones that were just the Serenity Blue with matte, honey. And the stones I used were, your boy, Swarovskis, but they were rose gold. They don't look rose gold on camera, but they really were rose gold, you know what I'm saying? And so what I ended up doing was taking it and making it to where, you'll see later on in the video where there's the overhang. And so some of the overhang was really, really bad. So I had to go ahead and doctor that up. So when in doubt, glitter or bling it out, baby. That's been my motto since, I don't know, day one, honey. Well, not day 1, but maybe day 10. That's been my motto since day 10. When in doubt, glitter it out, baby. You gotta, if yeah, okay. And so these were really, really nice. If you're wearing them on your natural nail, you can wear them alone, but I would suggest to strengthen the nail before you place these on there, because it's like once they own that, like that's it. You know what I'm saying? And what I do like with how I make my press-ons is these are long lasting. So basically I made them with using dip powder, so that way they're super duper strong, because I don't use, y'all know I don't do acrylic, you know what I'm saying? But it is a process as well when you're doing dip. And so what I was trying to do was make it to where I didn't have, so like I wanted to where I had some of the gold marble, and then I wanted it to be to where I had like some sheer pieces, but overall I wanted it to look really, really nice. I wanted this to be like something that I'll be like, oh, I will wear these, you know what I'm saying? So would I recommend these? Definitely 10 out of 10. I will recommend them. Like I said, I was sent these and they sent me 2 of them. So there's another look that I'll be doing with it. And child, the reason why I'm doing press-ons is because your girl is like, I can't be doing my nails every week, honey. Sometimes it's there's some sets where I just don't want to take them off, baby. And then there's some times where it's like these that I got on right now. I couldn't wait to get these off, child. But yeah, I would definitely recommend them. 10 out of 10. I think I have a coupon code that they had given me. And I really, after this set right here, I'm no longer doing unpaid sponsorships. And the reason why is because a lot of these companies, they'll call, they call me a micro influencer. First of all, that is offensive. Okay, this is not about HANAKOKO. This ain't about them. This is about other companies. So, they'll call me a micro influencer. And I'm like, I'm very offended that you call me, because ain't nothing micro about me. Not even my braids. They ain't even micro. I don't even have microaggressions. Don't do me. But they, so they want to send you free product in order to get you to do a review for them. But what they're not equating is the time that it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just recording this video right here alone. This video right here alone was 157 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And then now I'm sitting here editing, I'm doing a voiceover, so I have to edit the video even before I do a voiceover. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do have to pause the video, and then edit a little bit more, because your girl skipped over that part. But they're not taking into account for the time. No, it wasn't 157 minutes. It was more than that, child. I think one clip of me doing it was 157 minutes. So that's just one part. I think that was just me putting this stuff on there is what took forever. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they don't account for time, and so they just assume like, oh, that because you're a micro influencer, I guess my time is not valuable. But that's not true, because time is all we got. And if you're not willing to pay me for my time and you just want to send me free product, like that's gone, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't do that, man, because I could be doing what I want to do. And then, then it's like they want to hold you to a ridiculous contract and all this other stuff. No, I'm not going to be held. I'm not going to be bound by no contract because you send me some product, because I will rescind your offer in a minute. It's some stuff. Hey, look, it's some product I got in a box that I'm just waiting for them to be like, hey, can you send us our stuff back? You know what I'm saying? Because I thought about throwing it away. Because there's an ordering process, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like I do videos most of the time in order in which I receive the product. And so if you make a mistake and you send me only a clear dip powder, and I'm like, hey, I can do a review for you on the clear. I can't. But do you really want me to do it? So they sent me the wrong product and then came back and, like kind of tried to strong arm me into doing a video. Nah, it don't work like that. No, not over here with Journey with Wendy. And so I'm not doing no more free promo are we doing over here. And I'm just because I was talking to an individual and they were like, oh, well, that's how you get your foot in the door by doing free. I'm not doing free. Maybe that's how other people get their foot in the door. If I gotta do free labor, then I didn't do free labor when I was in the army. So if you think that I'm finna get in this, I'm coming to the civilian population and I'm supposed to work for free because I got some product. No, I'm not doing that. And I'm not paying for product to do a review on product either, unless it's like, because there are some not promos. There are some PR people that are like, hey, we'll sell you the product at this price and, like at a discount for you to review our product, but still not compensating for the time. So I got to pay you and do you a good review and do good work, but you don't want to pay me? Pay me. Don't play with me. Come on, man. And y'all like, well, Wendy, is it about the dollar? It is. When it comes to like me thinking of ideas, because you got to, come on, man, you got to think of a concept. You got to make sure that the concept meshes well with your brand and what you're trying to do. And so there's a lot of stuff that I turn down or that I don't respond to simply for the simple fact of, I don't know, I feel like I'm worth more than that. I'm worth more than, being sent free product. Excuse me. And the way I know I'm worth being sent more than free product is because I spent 13 years, 11 months, and 7 days in the army. Okay, I fought in order for people like these other brands that sending me stuff. I fought for y'all to be able to send me free product. Okay, and I know a lot of people don't know I'm a veteran. You know what I'm saying? But for those of you who've been around for any length of Ozempic videos, I often always reference it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that I'm proud of. Hey, a lot of people didn't, join. Maybe you didn't have to join and I joined for you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And these ain't like little companies that I'm talking about either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about like some, okay. We talking about some companies that got some weight to them. Some weight, but it's some that I will do for free because I really like their products. But that's my choice. You know what I'm saying? But don't reach out. Well, I guess what I'm saying is please don't reach out to any type of influencer or content creator and then just assume that just because you're giving free product that they're going to accept your sponsorship. And I actually, if it wasn't for a friend of mine who is a YouTuber and she was talking about this same thing as well. Like, I didn't when I was first starting out, I didn't understand what sis was talking about. I was like, man, like my girl kind of seemed a little irritated about it. I'm like, man, what's going on? Because it's like once you open that door and you allow other people, I guess word gets around. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, well, they'll do it. Just send them some product. Get somebody else to do it. Big Win ain't gonna do it. And so if that means that the type of brands, I don't work with certain brands, I mean, then, hey, that is what it is. But I'm not above paying. Okay. I'm not above paying for the right, company. But as y'all know, a lot of the stuff that I use anyway is from a certain company. And I am starting to branching out from the nail tips that I normally use, and I'm trying to like find other ones that are comparable to them. But baby, I just can't find nobody that's like this company, okay? I just can't find nobody that just do what they do, okay? And so this is really the first time of me using semi-cured gel strips. They are kind of thick. You see, look at all that. Somebody come look at this. They are kind of thick, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like they're not, it almost feels like maybe 2 to 3 coats of gel polish. That's kind of what it feels like to me, about 2-3 coats. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe 2 coats with the with the rubber base coat base, if that makes sense. And so, yeah, this is what they looking like with me putting and these nails was kind of long too, child. And I was like, girl, you trying to do some press-ons with these little bitty stands and then want to try to get an attitude when you sit up there and accidentally touch a nail or something. Child, by the end of this, I was through. I was through. You see, I got my bottle linked to the side. That means that your girl ain't got hardly no product left in there. I'm gonna keep turning to the side. I don't know if this how Max meant for us to use his, but hey, you shouldn't have made it with the diamond top, because now I'm gonna get it all. It's good to the last drop. Ain't that what Folger said? Yeah, this top coat good to the last drop, baby. And so it was pretty cool to like not think of a design, because the design was already on there, but to ensure that the look that I believe like this is a look that the company wanted me to create, you know what I'm saying? And so I did say to myself that this was going to be the first video of 2023. Happy New Year if you are hearing this, listening to this. We made it, baby. We made it. 2023 gonna be our year. I ain't gonna say new year, new us. I ain't, cause we always should be growing and evolving. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for those who don't evolve, just figure out another con game. You know what I'm saying? If the con game you got going ain't working for you, hey, figure out a new one. Yep. So this is this them. And then I'm gonna show you at the end like what they all look like all together. And like I said, when I saw this person's hands, child, and she had her nails on, baby, and then she had the nerve. Let me tell you about my client, child. Let me tell you about my client. Let me tell you about her. So why she had the nerve to be like, ooh, these longer than what I'm used to. I said, hey, mama, your natural nail is about that long. So I didn't want to go, because I have a active almond. And at first I was going to go with that, because that's what I normally do for folk that don't wear, nails. I normally just go with my active lengths. And I ain't got to worry about it, right? Nah, baby, when I looked at her hand, I said, oh, her nail's kind of long. I said, well, can't do active, because I didn't want her to cut her natural nail. You know what I'm saying? For not for no something that you going to wear for a little bit. And so, child, tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. That's what my client had said, child. She said they longer than what she used to. And so she said she had to trim them down because, girl, where you went? Come back. She said she had to trim them down because they were, her natural nails were like snagging or something like that. Something like that she had said, child. And I said, oh, okay. Uh-huh. And so I just did simple bling, but I wanted, the bling to make sense as well. I can't remember what colors they are, honey. Don't even ask me. But I didn't want to be too flashy, you know what I'm saying? But then I didn't want to be not too flashy, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I went on ahead and put put my homeboy Sir Ralph's on there, you know what I'm saying? And so this one, I've never done a nail where I've done bling all around the perimeter. I've never done that. That was really not the intention on doing this. I really think that I was supposed to go just and do one side, but then I started looking at it. I was like, oh, well, it's cute. And so then once I realized that I actually like doing it like that, I said, oh, okay. But tell me why your girl got like SS7s. Can y'all even see that? Come on, man. And so a lot of people ain't like me, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't like big gaudy pieces, and sometimes I do tone it down, but if I'm gonna put the bling on, baby, I'm putting the bling on. Okay, if we gonna be using product to put bling on, baby, we're putting the bling, we're putting it all on. We're putting it all on the line. We're not even finna act like we finna do anything in 2023 just regular. My lip gloss ain't even regular. My lip gloss got 24 karat gold flakes in there, baby. That's what they say. I mean, my lips ain't fell off yet. Okay. So right now I'm just putting a little matte top coat on here. You know what I'm saying? I had to put my bling down first. And so what I did around the cuticle, I didn't know if maybe my mom would have to file around the cuticle. So I tried to leave the cuticle alone. So if she needed to file, she could do that. So, but I really want to put bling all around there too. But yeah, so I do 20 pieces. And so I do 2 zeros, 2 ones. I might do a 2 depending on the person's with, but because I use dip powder, that makes the nail kind of tight. So that's why I just do 2 zeros, 2 ones, 2 threes, 4 fours, 2 fives, 2 sixes, 2 sevens, and then 2 eights. I do not do any nines, and the reason why I don't do 9 is because the people more than likely can't wear 9, especially with using dip powder. I learned from the first set of dip powder nails that I did, and they were too small for the person. And so, yeah, this has been my HANAKOKO review. I would definitely 10 out of 10 recommend this. Remember that if you are not HANAKOKO, for other folk, you know what I'm saying, make sure you pay them people for their sponsorships. I really like HANAKOKO, and I like that concept. So, hey, this has been Journey with Wendy. I'm me, she, her, and Wendy. New videos posted every Tuesday and Friday, and maybe another day of the week, depending on what's going on. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave them down below, or hit your girl up at Journey with Wendy with an I, not a Y, at gmail.com. And with that, you know what that means? That your girl is what? That your girl is Ayo. Love y'all. Bye.